Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, money slips through your fingers? Opportunities always miss you by this much? Your efforts never get the return they deserve? Let me tell you something real. Most people think they're cursed, but the truth? They're just carrying silent habits that are blocking their blessings. It's not the world against you. It's not God ignoring you. It's not bad luck. It's the patterns you keep repeating every day without noticing. Let's talk about 5 tiny, invisible habits that are quietly killing your potential and closing the door to abundance. You ready? Let's go. Habit 1, complaining about what you don't have. Every time you complain about your job, your money, your life, you're actually telling the universe, I don't trust the process. Complaining is not honesty, it's resistance. And resistance keeps blessings out. Gratitude isn't just spiritual fluff. It's a frequency that attracts more. You can't build a rich life with a bitter mouth. Instead of saying, I'm broke, say, I'm building. Instead of nothing ever works for me, say, I'm still in the test. My breakthrough's coming. Your words are seeds. Plant something worth growing. Habit 2, postponing your life until one day. One day I'll start the business. One day I'll save. One day I'll take that leap. But guess what? One day is code for never. You don't need perfect conditions. You need courage to start imperfectly. Abundance doesn't wait for your fear to disappear. It shows up when you take messy, bold steps, even while you're shaking. You've waited long enough. You've prayed long enough. Now it's time to move. Start ugly, start small, but just start. Habit 3, being generous only when you're comfortable. You say, I'll give more once I have more. But generosity isn't about the amount. It's about the mindset. If you can't give $10 out of 100, you won't magically become generous with the $10,000. Why? Because fear will grow with your money. Wealthy hearts are trained in scarcity, but they practice generosity in the middle of some. Start giving even when it stretches you. That's where your next level lives. Let's keep it real. Most people don't fail because of a lack of talent. They fail because of a lack of alignment. You can hustle all you want, but if your habits are out of sync with your prayers, you're only spinning your wheels. Let's continue. Habit 4, consuming more than you create. We scroll, we watch, we compare. Every day we consume other people's wins, ideas, dreams, and highlight reels. But here's the trap. You become a spectator in your own life. Too much consumption makes you forget your own power. It fills your brain, but empties your spirit. You don't need another hour of YouTube advice. You need to act on what you already know. Make something. Write. Record. Build. Serve. Creating opens the channel for blessings. Because God blesses movement, not just intention. You were born to create something that outlives you. Stop watching, start building. Habit 5 is associating success with guilt. Here's a subtle one. You want to be wealthy, but deep down you feel like it'll make you a bad person. You were told that rich people are greedy, that money is dirty, that it's more spiritual to suffer quietly. But let me say this with love. Poverty does not equal purity. Money is just a tool. It amplifies who you already are. If you're kind, it lets you give more. If you're wise, it lets you build more. If you're mission-driven, it helps you move faster. Stop blocking your blessings because you feel guilty for dreaming big. You can love Gujula, help people, and build wealth all at the same time. In fact, the world needs you to. So if you've been wondering why life feels stuck, why doors aren't opening, why your prayers feel unanswered, it might not be punishment, it might be a pattern. These tiny habits may seem harmless, but together they build a wall between you and the life that's waiting for you. Let's take a deep breath. You are still here reading this for a reason, because part of you knows you were made for more, not just survival, but impact, not just getting by, but overflow. And if these 5 habits hit home, that's not shame, that's awareness, and awareness is power. So let's go back. Recap. 1. Complaining kills momentum. Speak life instead. 2. Waiting for perfect is procrastination in disguise. Start anyway. 3. Giving only when it's easy builds fear, not faith. Stretch yourself. 4. Over-consuming makes you forget you're a creator. Take action. 5. Feeling guilty about success keeps you small. Own your light. You're not stuck, you're in training. In this moment right here, this awareness, it's the doorway. Now you get to choose. Will you go back to what's safe or rise into what's sacred? Your future isn't waiting for perfection, it's waiting for alignment. Blessings chase people who walk their talk, and that can start today. If this message shook something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe so you never miss the truth your soul's been waiting to hear. Like this video if you're ready to stop blocking your blessings. Comment below, which habit are you breaking starting today? Share this with someone who's stuck in silent self-sabotage. You never know how much one reminder can shift a destiny. Until next time, stay aware, stay bold, and stay blessed.